Hey guys, today I will take you through part 1 of 2 to create this wall hanging. Part 1 consists of the back 2 sections of this wall hanging. This is an intermediate pattern that uses Lark's head knots, cow hitch knots, square knots, and double half hitch knots. If you are unfamiliar with these knots, please see the description for links to more in-depth tutorials on how to tie each of these knots. Let's get started. Hang your rope on a piece of driftwood, wooden dowel, or copper rod that is approximately 28 inches long. In total, you will need approximately 710 feet of 3mm single strand twisted string. This rope is available for purchase in my Etsy shop if you are interested. There is a link in the description. Cut 14 pieces of rope, each piece is 6 feet long. Fold each strand in half and attach to your work using Lark's head knots. Attach 2 strands in the middle of your work and 2 strands about 4 inches out from the middle on each side. Tie 1 square knot at the top of each group, 3 square knots total. Using 2 strands from the left group and 2 strands from the middle group, tie another square knot about 4 inches down from your first square knot. Repeat that process on the right side of your work. Repeat that process one more time in the middle of your work. Attach 2 more groups of 2 strands. They should sit approximately 2 inches out from the middle group on each side. Tie 1 square knot at the top of each group, 2 square knots total. Tie 1 square knot in the middle of your work about 4 inches down from the first row of square knots. We will add 2 more groups of rope on the sides, but before we do that, we will add rope to the back section of our work. Cut 26 pieces of rope, each piece is 5.5 feet long. Attach 7 pieces to the top left section and 6 pieces to the bottom left section using cow hitch knots, which is the reverse of a lark's head knot. Repeat on the right side of your work. Using the leftmost cord as your filler cord, tie a row of double half hitch knots underneath your cow hitch knots. Repeat on the right side of your work. Attach 2 more groups of 2 strands. One group will sit approximately 2 inches to the left of your work, and the other group will sit approximately 2 inches to the right of your work. Tie 1 square knot at the top of each group, 2 square knots total. Using 2 cords from the left section and 2 cords from the third section on the right, tie another square knot approximately 4 inches down from the first row of square knots. The square knot should sit in line with the 2 square knots from the back section. Repeat on the right side of your work. Using 2 cords from the left section and 2 cords from the middle section, tie another square knot approximately 4 inches down from the second row of square knots. Repeat that process on the right side of your work. Tie 1 more square knot in the middle of your work. Cut 36 pieces of rope, each piece is 5 feet long. Attach 6 pieces per section. There are 3 sections in total on the left and 3 sections in total on the right. Fold each piece in half and attach using cow hitch knots. Attach the remaining rope to the 3 sections on the right. Using the leftmost cord as your filler cord, tie a row of double half hitch knots underneath your cow hitch knots. Repeat on the right side of your work. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be out next week. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly video tutorials.